Good afternoon, everybody. Hi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, thank you for tuning in. Please do me a favor before we do anything else. Just like, subscribe, or click on the notification bell so that anytime I post any new video, you do get alerted pretty fast. So thank you once again. So guys, what I want to do this afternoon is I just want to show you guys how I back test, okay? And I really recommend back testing. Like back testing is very important as a trader. Any strategy that you use, you need to first back test it at least 100 times. I keep on telling guys, if you have a trading strategy, don't take it for granted. Practice. Take like 100 trades and see how well your strategy or your plan or whatever it is you're doing is panning out. So I like to do this often. So I'm looking at gold because I love to trade gold. So I'm just going to backtest gold. Feel free to just, watch. Maybe you learn a thing or two. But I'll backtest this from, we're looking at, I think for just the past 1 month because we're in June. So April, May, for the past, hold on. I'm on the daily, so yeah. So from the 3rd of May, that's what I will be looking at. Okay, 3rd of May, New York session. So yes. So usually what I do is, so I'll try not to talk too much also so that I can do this as fast as possible because I want to keep this short and sweet. We can see generally the trend is up. Okay, we got to we actually, those are sellers climax here. This pair sold from the beginning of the year, and then in around beginning of March, it actually hit a floor. Usually I call it the seller's climax, right about there, and we can see it pushed up. Okay, there's a bit of distribution here, and then it pushed up. So I think gold is technically still, I think just after this prolonged rally to the downside, I think we're going to see a push to the upside, right? So I'm just looking at the previous high up here. So I'll just mark it out. Just for my own information. Sorry. Okay, so that for me is a key level. Pretty key level. So I'm hoping price will retest this zone, which is what, about a couple of pips. I'm still bullish on gold, but obviously this is the 4-hour. Sorry, I was looking at the 4-hour. Yeah, which is accurate because still on the daily, it's telling me the same thing. So I feel like we are, like I said, bullish on gold, even on the daily. We've been respecting this trend here. So worst case scenario, let's say push up, push up possibly to this level here. So another key level for me is probably this previous high here. I'll put the more, probably that high is important. This low here. Okay, so then I'll just also this out as well. This is the base floor. So that's what I'm looking at. So this would be a target for me. I'm seeing a bullish engulfing candle right there, 781. That's 781, 78, so 781 points, pips. Yeah. Okay, so let's go on the lower time frame. I can look at this a bit better. So there's a rejection here, and um, this is a high. So I want to see what happens here before I decide whether or not I want to do anything. So we can see that we're in a range, a sideways range. Okay, so we could actually just reject and drop or continue up, but I'm still bullish, as I said. So I want to just see what happens here. So it's broken through. What I'd like to see for a continuation to the upside is possibly respect, possibly just wanted to come back, retest this zone a couple of times, and then I'll just be on the lookout for an entry. So we have seen a rejection happening here. So we have broken structure again. So this here is definitely, manipulation in the market. And there we go. So I've missed a trade there. But I want to see this. So either we're going to push up completely, okay? Or we're going to, okay, so we are definitely pushing to the upside. Okay, so okay, we found another high up here. Okay, so this for me would be a buy because it's just rejected that level. And I'll take my take profit there, put my stop loss just below there because of the wick. Okay, so we can see we got about 104 pips. This is about risk to reward of 2 to 1. So that's perfect. Yeah. So that's one trade that has gone okay. Yes, it's pushed down, but I'm assuming that you're not just gonna sit here watching 174 pips and not pushing your trade into profit. So yeah. So that's one trade. You can count that. So what I'm seeing is there's been a break of structure. Okay, complete break of structure. We formed we've retested a previous low here. Chances are I still think we are definitely still pushing to the upside, but I want to see a confirmation. We could come back here and then start pushing to the downside. Yeah, that's what it looks like as well. So, okay, so what has happened here? There's been another rejection happening here. Okay, and I feel like possibly this is a buy. So I would maybe put my 10 pips there, and then just put my stop loss just there and see what happens. Just do 2 to 1. Keep it simple. Let's see what happens. There we are. So we're in profit, we're in blue, and we've hit target. So this is second trade. Okay, so far we've taken 2 trades successfully. So guys, I'm just back testing, right? So wins so far 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, 2 trades, one was of so let me put it like this. Trade 1, and it was about 174 pips. Trade 2, 1, and please note, guys, we had our stop loss. We're not playing. We're we're not trying to trade without stop loss. Trade 2, 240 pips. Okay, we are not trying. Use stop loss. Use it. Use stop loss. Don't gamble. Okay, so those 2 trades were taken in a span of the first one I took it around here. So this was on 11th May. Okay, mind you. So since the beginning of the month, the first trade I took is in 11th May. So sometimes you wait for a good setup. And then of course we missed this one. That's why we missed it. So 11th May. So there could have been a potentially other trade here. Another trade I'm looking at is this one, which was 14th May. So 3 days later, okay, got another gold setup. Okay, but after 174 points, hey, not too bad. Someone will argue, Lillian, you could have entered another trade, but we are not forcing trades. If I miss a trade, I miss a trade. I'm looking for high probability setups. So right now, what I'm thinking is that gold will keep pushing up, and let me look left. We may even break structure here, and we may break this trend line and push to the upside completely. So let's just see if that is actually going to happen right now or not. So, but I think for me to confirm this push to the upside or potential break of structure, I'd like to see it, push down a bit as well. So there we go. There's a retest, and yeah. Just as I said it, okay, fine. Of course, this is a back test, so we've missed this one, but yeah, I don't even think I would have necessarily entered here unless I looked at the lower time frame. And I don't think I would have gotten into it. I don't see, I don't think I would have wanted to get into it. Yeah, so that's fine. Again, we're just back testing to see if what we're doing is making sense. Okay, so we are retesting structure, and I'm looking at another potential buy. Okay, this is, let's see, this is New York session, Asian, going to the Asian market. There we go. So technically, what I'm seeing here is, okay, so we kind of broke structure here. So if it pushes up, I'll take a buy. I'll put my stop loss below. So I'm waiting for this candle to close. And It was about what, 106 points thereabouts, 103 points. But I want to see technically. Okay, so what would have happened here would have actually been stopped out. Okay, would have actually been stopped out. I put my 54 pips here, but you can see what has happened here. It's retested. Probably what I should have done was, in hindsight, look at this previous level. It has retested this previous, the order block. So I forgot there was an order block here. So that's fine, but that's, we've taken an L. So I'll just put 54 points because I'm assuming this is real life. As much as we've lost 54 pips, okay? But I hope we're learning. So this thing is definitely still on its way up. There we go. So let me just, but now there's a retest. Okay, so now I would enter. This for me is perfect. I'll probably, hold on. There's a retest. I'll put it below there, 48 points. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Let's see. 268. Let's see. There we go. We're in blue. We are in good blue, and we'll be putting your stop loss in profit. There we go. And I think we got to our targets, as you guys can see. Yeah, so that's good. We have made good. So I wanna, and you can see zero drawdown here. There we go. We've hit target. So this is 268 pips. Again, guys, this is back testing, okay? But I'm trying to make it as real as possible, okay? So that you guys can see the potential. Those are 4 trades in the month of May. We are now on the 25th of May. So please note we took 1 L. We missed an entry here because, you know, we just didn't see this. By the time we were waking up to the market at 4 p.m. New York session, the trade had already moved. Now we are still, so as far as I'm concerned, I still feel like, you know, this is a key level of interest. So I just want to look left to confirm. And mind you, I'm on the 4-hour. So really, I am really thinking we could actually make it up there. So there we go. So that's 260. Okay, so that's done. So now what I'm trying to see happening, so this has left the room. It's already broken structure. We are not going to chase the market. So let me just, okay, it has broken structure here, which makes this an interesting, potentially retest zone or level. Okay, so yeah, let's see what happens. So pushing up, are we gonna miss that? So we formed another level here that is also an interesting level. And for me, if I see a retest here, so I'm just gonna put a pending order here. And then I'll put my low here, just below that, 221, okay, which is about 84 points. If it retests, right? If it retests. Only if there the retest has happened. So this is a tricky one. I want to kind of push it back a bit so that we can see exactly what has happened in slow motion, in slower motion, because we kind of look like we've gotten stopped out. So price pushes up and then it touches. So we haven't yet been stopped out. it has wicked. Let's just do this again so that you guys can see what I mean. I'm trying to look at this from a real perspective, where if you're in the market and you see this happening, what do you do? So there we go. We've just, the buy limit has just been activated, right? And we've bagged about, let's see, maybe about, not much, 23 pips. Okay. If you're not in the market, you would have not been able to stop that or close your trade or do anything. In fact, you'd have just thought it's still going your way. So yeah, we technically got stopped out. There, we've gotten stopped out. So now, if I'm to throw my fib right here, so technically I've lost 84 point pips there. So let me just update. I've taken an L there. No, sorry, not 84. Sorry, my stop loss is 39. So I've lost my second trade of the month. I've lost 39 pips. Okay, this is, again, I'm just hypothetically doing this because obviously, but this is how I would trade gold. Okay, this is how I would take L's, and this is how I would take and what, that's why we say stop loss is big, because look at this. I mean, it's literally gone beyond my 39 pip stop loss. That's about 95 pips. So I saved myself 95. 95 minus 35, I still saved myself 60 pips in loss. Yeah, that's why stop loss is very important. So we have retested this level here. I want to see what happens. I'm not going to do anything, but if price comes back here, I honestly think we can take a buy. Like, I really do. But let's see. Okay. For being, what has just happened is that price has just created yet another high here. Okay. So, and then this pushback here. So this support and resistance is key for me. Okay. So I'm just gonna be watching it. Let's see. Okay. So ideally we could have taken that trade, but we missed that. That's okay. That's okay. There's some trades you'll miss in the market. Okay. So now this, for me, this here, I would now take a buy, because what price has done, it has come, retested here, come, rejected off this zone a second time. And I mean, let's see what happens. And I just put that there. I got stopped out. Yes, I got stopped out. I got stopped out. So lost another 56 points of pips. Dang, that's not juicy. This is real life, guys. Sometimes, yeah, you lose. So I've lost how many? 56? Wow, that's a lot. 56 pips. It's spoiling my, you know. So guys, for me, it's just stop loss, take profit. I'm not really, right now, I'm just, obviously if I'm on a real trade, I'll be more, especially if I'm on the lower time frame, I'll be more, you know, tight with my stop losses. Definitely would not put 56 as a stop loss, or 54. Usually my stop losses on gold are like 40, 41, 42 pips maximum. So that's that. So this is what I want you guys to notice. Yeah, price has pushed up and it's retesting this level here, and it keeps rejecting. So I'm still bullish. Okay. So I'm still gonna leave this pending order here. I'm still bullish. I've gotten wicked out. That's fine. but we could also get back. You see, we could also, get back into the zone. But I'm feeling like there's a bit of accumulation happening here. But let's see. The back testing. So hey. Okay, so you see what's happening? Again, there's more market manipulation. We are being fooled into believing this thing is still going lower and lower. But anyway, let's see. Remember, my pending order is still there. There we go. We have executed and we are in blue. So how many points are these in blue already? That's 107 points for pips. So at least I've regained my 56. There we go. So I've made my 138 pips. Thank God. That's my 7th trade of the month. It's 138 pips. Again, guys, this is the 7th trade in the month. So this is awesome. We are good to go. And really, I feel like we're just about to take off to the upside. In fact, I would want to take another position up here. Okay, all the way up. But so what might happen is this thing, two things, and I might miss this trade. It may push up all the way to our previous high here, or it could push down, which I'm hoping, because now that I'm here, I don't want to take the trade up too high. I'm seeing, no, this is actually a very good trade, guys. You know why? Let me explain why. Because price has just come and retested this level. So price is actually going to go up, but we're not in the trade. So we'll kind of miss. There we go. We have retested. Now, this is actually a potential. I'm just gonna go in, guys. I'm just gonna keep this simple, stupid. Wait, I need to look left. I need to look left. I haven't looked left enough. Okay, so we're actually at this high here, okay? And technically, it's a very interesting high. So let me see. Let me grab this. Wait, what did I do? What did I do? Okay, so I said this is a very interesting high. Wait. So I just want to see what's happening. Yeah, so we are in a very interesting space, I should say, technically. So what I'm gonna do is, so what I'm gonna do, okay, so this is where we're at right about now, okay? It does make sense for me. I mean, what I like about this trade is it has broken up, okay, pushed up, come down, kind of broken up. It may push down, so we may get a better entry. Although I feel like we could be late, but let's see. Right now, if I was in the real market, I'll just be looking at this thing and thinking, I don't know what's going to happen. So let me not even try and act like, there we go. Thank God we waited, right? So what has happened is there's been a rejection to the upside. But I still kind of feel like we are still pushing up. So I'll just leave my trade there, okay? Let's see what happens. And if it doesn't execute, that's okay, guys. That's okay. So we are forming lower levels. There we go. Are we about to hit? Are we about to execute? Not yet. So we are still good. Okay, so trend has clearly changed, kind of. Another key level is here. So I'm just gonna mark this out right there. I want to see what happens there. And if you notice, like, guys, I hope you're following. Like, we are still on an uptrend, okay? And we are still respecting structure, okay? So the trend is still up. Right now, what's happening with gold is that, and now we are in June, yeah? So it's this month. So that's on the 3rd, okay? And what we are seeing is, so I'll just delete this and I'll delete this. So now we are kind of beginning to, range move sideways, but I feel like I would like to see this break structure here. And if it does, I'm buying, okay? But let's see. There, it has broken structure. And guys, it's totally respected my previous levels. If I'm to extend this, okay? So yes, I've missed this whole run because, I thought it was going to the upside. That happens. I'm just waiting for the buy, I think. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the buy. And my buy would be here. So I'm just going to put my buy here. And this is the last trade I'm taking. Sorry. This would be the last trade I'm taking. Okay. This would be the last trade I am taking. And I would put it up here. That's about 300 points. Let's see, guys. Let's see. There we go. We're in blue. Okay, so we've activated. We are in blue. How far this trade will go? We are about 50 pips in blue. And that's a good trade. We have respected structure. I'm happy about that. So let me show you guys something. We are literally 150 pips. So we could have gotten out there. We are not out of this trade, unfortunately. But we're still happy. There we go. There we go. And now we have moved our trade into profit. Okay, we've secured our profit and it's knocked us out maybe around here because there's no way I was going to hold on to this trade until it got to, but if you look at it, so technically we made 127 points because we got out here, okay, before we moved our profit into target, okay. So, and then what you can see, like I said, this is a very key level. This thing is just gonna go up and smash our target eventually. But what you can see, guys, it's just respecting this level, yeah. And if I want to move my, there we go. So what's it? So yeah, this is last week. So we made 150 because we got out here. We got stopped out. Okay. So 142 points or pips. Let's even make it even because now we got we were trailing stop loss. So let me even say, let's say we did 120 pips. Maybe shared off another 20 pips just for the purpose of this example. 120 pips. Trade 8. So guys, what I'm trying to show you is, and obviously this is very theoretical, okay? Between these trades are in the month of May 3rd and June 11th, okay, which is last week. So far, these are 8 trades, okay? Out of those 8 trades, we had two losses. So if I'm to calculate, so our wins and our losses in terms of pips, again, hypothetical, hypothetical. So I'm just doing the math, guys. I know mathematician. So we have losses 54 plus another loss was 39 plus another loss was 56. So we lost 149 pips in the month of in that 1 month of trading. Okay. But and that's because we're using stop loss, right? So this is stop loss. This is SL. Like we didn't just, then our wins, thank God, thank God, thank God. Our wins is 174 plus 240 plus 268 plus 138 plus 120. That's 1,000 pips. I don't know about you guys, but if you're in my trading channel, okay, and this is the reality. If you're in my trading channel and I give you these trades in the month, in the 1 month, in 4 weeks, and out of how many trades? 8 trades, you lose 3, but you're top with 1,000 pips, like 1,000 pips. Is it worth it? If you're a trader, you're not in my channel, but you are like doing this on your own with whatever lot size you're using, would you be in profit at the end of the month? Yes. Did you take losses? Yes. Were they significant losses? Yes. 39 pips is not small. 56 pips, if you're trading a lot size of 0.01, that's $5. If it's 0.1, that's $50. If it's one lot size, that's $500. So it's significant, yeah. But if you're consistent with your strategy or whatever you're using or to decide or determine your trades, then hey, you'll still be in business at the end of the month. And that's the thing. Use your risk, like risk is important, stop loss. Plan your trades, okay? Like if you notice some trades, I was taking that one trade after 3 days before I find another good old trade. I'm trading on the 4 hour, okay? You can trade the lower time frame if you want to trade daily, because obviously the 4 hour, I only see opportunities 8 times in a month. If I'm on the daily, which is now what I use when I'm actually sharing trade ideas for people in my signals group, I usually look at it. I usually give trades 4 times a week. So I go to lower time frames to just look at moves during the day, okay, which would close like every other day. But if you're just going to be a trader who just trades one pair like gold, hey, this is how it happens. So this is me back testing. Of course, this is not live trading. Live trading is different because you're more emotional, I guess. So even if you have this and get less pips, I think you'd still be in business. So that's how I back test my pairs. And if I look at this from the perspective of the coming week, gold is looking interesting. That's all I can say. Gold is looking interesting. I still feel there's a level here. It's yet to retest. So I'm still bullish on gold. We may see a correction to the downside, but I still feel like we're bullish on gold. So thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you're still here, thank you so much. Please, please, please remember to like, subscribe, or click on the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime I post a new video. So thank you guys. Have a lovely, lovely week ahead.